Make no mistake, this won't be a walk in the park for Barcelona. Missing the medicine man, Messi. There hasn't been a lot of changes in wall to get over and around.
5 in the wall. Neymar deflected and out for the corner.
Ball does it well covered, as you said.
On inside, give and go from Rafinha.
Beautiful.
Knotted down Suarez.
Magical.
Back. Suarez, but down Sergio quickly.
Rat-a-tat-tat from Suarez and the Turk. Beautiful exchange. Look at this wonderful header, beach volleyball with your head, and then it comes downstairs and a nice bouncer delivered right into stride for Suarez to rasp. It just doesn't catch it quite.
Carolina NASL action tonight. Check out beInSports.com. Deflected, punched away by Sergio. Driven by Sergio Roberto.
Great run into the box.
Target. Here is Bongonda, the Belgian. Trying to get to the goal line. Drives it in front. Out comes Ter Stegen, protected.
To get there.
Us charging in.
Yeah.
And again with Guidetti on the bench, that's something that could be valuable later. Ball slips under Busquets. Driven in, Sisto rolls it home! Slotted in past Jordi Alba and rolls it in for a Celta lead.
Wonderful build-up again, a surgical pass right into stride for Sisto. Ter Stegen has got a nanosecond to make his mind. Do I come and spread or do I stand my ground? And take a look at this. He stands and he is burnt to the ground by Sisto. There's nothing capricious about the build-up either. It's wonderful, adventurous, penetrative football. Again, Sergio Busquets coughs it up. It's a dodgy ball from Ter Stegen, but Ter Stegen stands his distance there and doesn't attack the man, doesn't attack the shot. And Sisto has got his angles down better than Euclid. Good go-ahead goal by Celta Vigo, who have came into this game with the usual bravery. And as I was saying, Barcelona, nothing sticking up front. It's all been a lot of froth. But his team shown fangs the size of a walrus.
Second goal, and they might not be done. Pablo Hernandez out wide if they see him. Aspas to the inside. Aspas towards goal. Saved by Ter Stegen.
That's a wonderful strike. Plenty of sizzle on this one. Ter Stegen's going to be looked at for that goal as we look at the rehearsal again here. Warms his hands. Easy pickings for Ter Stegen. It's the corner. But the ball from Ter Stegen into Busquets is typical.
Gomez, the Barca B product.
Nice play.
Aspas with 2 in front, and he's got some help.
Good run.
Hernandez making the diagonal. Aspas! Aspas!
Magnificent! Brilliant from Aspas! Nothing less than magisterial over distance. Barcelona stripped, stretched like spandex on Miami Beach. And Aspas likes what he sees. He feasts on this, but what a shot! Electrifying run, but the finish is even better. Sharp as vinegar. This team now rocking and rolling. This is the build-up from inside their own park. Wonderful strike over the top. Busquets cannot get it out of dodge. He sees the support coming to the right. He ignores it beautifully and then flamethrowers this one across between a rapier and a sledgehammer, delivered by Iago Aspas. Stupendously magnificent strike. No chance for the keeper. Again, Barcelona all at odds and pulled apart. Stretched like silly putty.
And Celta might not be done yet. Here's Voss, and he sees a gap.
Good ball.
Rolls it in. Touch through for the own goal. It's 3-0.
Shocking. As a down player line. This one is sparking all over the place. Celta Vigo again produce a greyhound out of their magic hat. No rabbits for Berizzo. The Argentina man looks on for for a night to remember. 3-0. Barcelona stripped again, torn apart like confetti. And full credit to Celta Vigo. This is not luck, people. This is wonderful, vibrant football. A bad giveaway, first-time pass leads. Lovely touch beyond, covered by Pique. The next ball is X-ray vision. A wonderful strike into the danger area that Jeremy Mathieu covers as well as he can and cannot shift it away from the angle. Vast lays. It's well attacked by Aspas. Football.
They're doing the Vigo. Forget the Poznan. Back heel. Mayo. Oh! And Ter Stegen forced to dive.
Mayo.
Appealing for a whistle. The only one coming from the crowd.
Good ball.
Busquets to Gomes.
Nicely.
Now to Suarez. Out comes Sergio from an angle and off target. Good team defense by Celta. Dangerous from the Uruguayan.
Sergio Gomez comes across and wraps him up, and then he's got his goalkeeper behind him, Sergio Alvarez. Wonderful ball out wide. Gomes leads. Suarez dances around, but can it find the target after a wonderful bit of play? That would have been.
Second half underway.
Too many.
Suarez will take it himself. Blasts it into the wall. Second effort. Smothered at the feet. Into the box again. Laid wide. Driven in. Ter Stegen. Almost a kick save, it appeared.
This crowd seems strange. As Alcázar warms up, it's almost as if they cannot believe their own eyes at this scoreline.
Dangerous ball in. Out comes Sergio. In flies Gerard Pique. And we have ourselves a game.
Well, every revolution needs a first spark, and Gerard provides it. Insightful, beautiful ball delivered into the heart of Celta de Vigo. And he arrives by stealth and by deadly accuracy. Banks in here. Wonderful from Iniesta. We've seen this before. A wonderful attack of the ball. Goalkeeper comes this time, nowhere near it. Lovely ball, lovely run, lovely goal. 3-1 at a time where we're saying it's pivotal to get something out of this next 10 minutes. And that is exquisite heading from the captain.
Wide for Turan. Sends it across. Neymar just high. Third man in, flipped up. A touchback to Sergio.
Lovely ball in from Arda Turan. Spots the run after being inspired by Gerard Pique, not just with the goal but with the attack, and Gerard keeps on coming. Lovely ball delivered. He sees the blonde head of Neymar streaking in. Arda Turan and
Turan.
Good ball.
Sergio Roberto whistles it across. Neymar couldn't quite get there. A 2-goal lead.
Guado Berizzo recognizing they need Diaz in that area. What a
nice
ball.
Run. Gomez brought down, but did they get the ball first? No! Penalty, says Bicandi, and Barca a chance to cut it to 1.
Again, flies eye vision from Iniesta. Hugo Mayo protesting vehemently. The camera will see it. It was very quick. It's contentious in lifetime for me, but the pass from Iniesta is what starts the concern all in this defence. When we see it again, look at this beautiful pass into Stegen. He's pulling him on his top here, behind. And then as he dances by the second defender, which is Hugo Mayo, he gets his legs taken.
Goalkeeper reading.
Penalty, big one here.
Neymar against Sergio. Neymar rolls it home with the goalkeeper going the other way. 3-2.
Iniesta. The illusionista, they call him. It doesn't do him justice. He's been the prime architect at both these goals. You pick him off the bench, he comes in out of the refrigerator, and he sets up this penalty, which is dispatched immaculately. Hesitation, sees the goalkeeper move to the left of him, and then slots it to the target.
Aspas with a bump on Pique, forces the air and clearance. Sisto now coming from the left, cuts inside, a nice shot through the forest, and Ter Stegen saw it.
And there is the difference. Sisto goes for the obvious strike at goal. He's got three players beyond him. He pulls it back and he can't resist the hit. Three players that are in
years.
Good play.
Spinning Turan across the face, looking for the equalizer, still loose off Mayo, and there's Sergio.
First defender getting pulled down.
Mayo again, who already has that yellow.
Take a look. It's a pull down. Some sort of extra questions for this tiring Celta Vigo team now.
Celta putting pressure on. Ter Stegen trying to clear.
Oh, man.
And it's off the head and bounds in.
And this one is all at the jellyfish feet of Ter Stegen. Hernandez closes him down. And he screams his blue murder at deaf heaven with his bootless cries.
Shades of Casey Keller and Carlos Hermosillo, but the clearance rattled home, and Celta breathing again.
It's a mistake of gargantuan performance. This one controls it nicely. Just put it up the field sometimes. I mean, he's got plenty of space to direct it, but the angle is nowhere close to being safe for the outlet pass to his left. That is horrendous goalkeeping. Woeful decision of the highest order. In that one, we've seen hints of for...
This has to feel sweet. Holding his run at midfield, and it's a burst of speed. Nice try by Mathieu, but it's Aspas. Aspas! And he couldn't get enough. Ter Stegen shot. Sergio Gomez says, get up, get up. Good hustle, Suarez. Dennis, that is. Harassed by Aspas into the box. Dennis Suarez across. The net is open. Sergio beaten by Pique again.
And fabulous
4-3.
by Dennis Suarez, evading the defenders. They were hanging on him and he fought through it. Wonderful from Dennis down this right flank, and then a wonderful invite for Gerard Pique to come barreling in on. Man, what a helter-skelter game. He has the hands on him. There's the pullback. There's the bravery, and here's the brilliance. Wonderful from Suarez. Pique, again, leads Barcelona back with his Blaugrana flag in his hand. Wins it upstairs tenaciously and just gets...
Dennis to Turan, picks his spot, sends it for Neymar, and the header bounces just wide.
Heroic play from Neymar, who set up this chance earlier with wonderful skill on the run. Plays this one off. Beautiful ball, played into the right space in his angled header, just inches away. Beautiful providing from Arda Turan.
Johnny Castro, token marking spot. Dennis Suarez. Rizzo moving the pieces around. In for Pique! The header snapped wide.
Thought it was going to be Iniesta. Iniesta's window gets blocked, so to switch it over to this right side again. Tremendous placement with the pass from Dennis Suarez. Beautiful. Pique is wonderful on his rise and timing, but his accuracy.
Guidetti turns inside Iniesta. Little off balance. Pablo sends it wide, but Ter Stegen up for the challenge. For Mathieu, who dribbles it into touch, and that is going to do it. Celta Vigo, with 3 in the first half, holds on in a thriller, 4-3 over Barca.
Wonderful game of Spanish La Liga Santander football, and thus tears coming down his eyes here. Wonderful from Sisto, Aspas, and on for Celta. Disappointing, unbelievably poor performance by Barcelona in the first half. They were Ignited in the second, but Ter Stegen, it has to be said, carries a big can, and he'll be going to the crossroads tonight to sell his soul.
Celta Vigo 4, Barcelona 3, a new leader in La Liga. So Guidetti coming in and helping to staunch any chance of a Barcelona.